You don't see many sword and sorcery RPG style arcade games around these days, even back in the 80s and 90s. Maybe these games were not suited to the arcades. Well, Taito sure didn't think so when they brought out Cadash in 1989. This 1 to 4 player adventure has you take control of one of 4 characters, each with their own special ability. Most will play as the fighter, as I have here, simply because he is the strongest. However, that's not to say the other characters are useless. Throughout your journey you can buy better weapons, armor, life restoring herbs, and many other items, as well as staying at inns to restore your life. None of this comes free though, so make sure you pick up as much money as possible dropped by the enemies. In total there are 5 stages in Cadash. Stage 1, 2 and 4 consist of 2 worlds, above and below ground. Stage 3 consists of 3 worlds. Stage 5 is set entirely within the castle Cadash. The environments differ significantly from pleasant meadows to caves, and from forests to underwater environments. Some foes encountered in these levels are derived from common mythology, while others are completely made up for the game. While Cadash isn't for everybody, it's worth at least trying. You never know, you may like it. The Mega Drive port of Cadash was developed by Cyclone Systems. Yeah, I've never heard of them either. They were also responsible for the Mega Drive ports of Saint Sword, Shenmue and Zoom. 3 other games were drab colour palettes, which really explains why Cadash looks rather dark. Despite the muddy looking colour palette, this Mega Drive port is fairly faithful to the arcade original in level design and playability. There are a few changes, mind you. The timer has now gone, there are a few small changes to the level designs, and you can now only play as either the fighter or mage. But one of the biggest changes is the removal of the giant kelp boss. On the plus side, this is the only version of Cadash where you can buy extra potions to gain extra lives. Overall, a good port, but one that is very difficult. The original Japanese PC Engine port was handled directly by Taito, and for whatever reason, they decided to completely redesign the game's look. Everything has a much more cutesy look to it now. Some people may prefer this, while others may think it looks silly. Thankfully, the game still plays well. In the US, Working Designs distributed Cadash, and as always, they had to go and mess around with the game's code. As you may have noticed, this is running pretty fast now, and that's because I'm using a cheap password. You see, the PC Engine game doesn't allow for continues, which makes an already difficult game insanely difficult. So due to time constraints, I'm having to use a cheat code. And let's take a look at all three versions of Cadash running side by side.